Hi, welcome to the Comics Panel. Today we're going to talk about characters we'd like to see on the small screen. I would like to see Poison Elves
What is a
on the
poison
small
elf?
screen.
Is there an antidote?
What is a
Poison Elves is probably something not too many people know about unless you're really, really, really into comic books. It was drawn by the late, great Drew Hayes, who is no longer with us, but he drew this great comic book all throughout the 90s and 2000s. Started out as I, Lucifer, and then turned into Poison Elves. It's really cool. It's more like it's a story of Lucifer, who's an elf, and who's a wandering elf and gets into all this trouble and stuff, but it's almost like Lord of the Rings type of thing. There's magic going on and magical swords and elves fighting trolls and things like that. And there's this giant convergence of evil versus good. The elves are the good and they defend against the trolls that are evil. And the great wars are over and there's, evil is stirring once again. And the whole thing is Lucifer's journey. He's going to be this main character in a key part of the war, and it's his journey up until that point.
Interesting.
I think it would be a great show for HBO or something like that, as long as they did the casting right and everything like that. But it's so cool. It's got great humor, great adventure, just sword and sorcery done correctly.
Sounds good. Sounds interesting. Something to check out. Go ahead. How about you?
I know Netflix has a whole bunch of different shows coming on, but I'm going to focus on the CW. I would like to see them build up to a Teen Titans miniseries. I don't want it to be another ongoing series, even though you could introduce a lot of characters, but I'd like to have it just be for the off seasons, like an 8-part show. You already have Arsenal from the Arrow. You're going to have Wally West, when he becomes Kid Flash, bring him in. Then all you need to do is bring a Dick Grayson or a Timothy Drake. Is the one
Tim
I like.
Drake, yeah.
Tim Drake in as either Red Robin or Dick Grayson in as Nightwing and a Wonder Girl and Aqualad. Just keep it basic, keep it simple. You already got 2 of the 5 up there, and I'll let them use their imaginations for who they want to fight, either Hive or Brother Blood, which have already been in the show, unless they want to introduce somebody new. But please do not do Raven's dad. I'm sick of Raven's dad. And I swear they can't come up with any other villain in Teen Titans book.
Who's Raven's dad?
Trigon.
Trigon. That's right.
But anyways, I just think it'd be a neat show, an interesting show, just a once and done. And if it takes off well, then you bring it back again for something in the off season, so people have something to look forward to.
Sure.
And introduce other characters.
Agreed. That should make a good
A real
series.
miniseries.
Yeah. Power punch it. And do you want to keep it more kid friendly, or should they give an adult twist?
I'd keep it
Teen
right
Titans,
along
I'd
the
keep
line
it-
of The
yeah.
Flash. I enjoy it. I mean, you can even have Vibe in there because he's already part of it. I mean, he's fits that age group where everybody's
Yeah,
in
but he
there.
was never a Teen Titan.
Has to be a Teen Titans. It has to be geared towards young adults and teens.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's how.
Well, you
I
can have
think
a guest.
That's
Marv
how it
Wolfman
started.
created
Yeah,
it,
yeah. That's how it should have. Yeah.
You know,
Maybe they bring
With
him
Nick
in as
Cardy doing the artwork and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, Garfield, the who's that kid that changes into animals?
Oh, Changeling. Yeah.
Changeling. He was a young kid.
He introduces Kid Flash to the team.
Right.
Here's some guys. Hook you up.
I think that's a great idea.
That's cool.
I think something that I would like to see would have to be HBO or Netflix, because you can't water it down. You can't make it, clean. Lobo.
Lobo.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Lobo, because he's nasty. He's kind of like Deadpool. He's actually a skip tracer, but he gets paid to go after people, and
And he's
hurt them.
unkillable.
And he's unkillable, just like Deadpool.
Made a deal with death, so he can never die.
So he's a great character. He's rich. He has a long history. He's done stuff. He's gone after Santa Claus to take him out, and not for dinner in a movie. And he's
Had a contract with God.
yes, he had contract with God. A lot of that stuff. So there's a rich history of stuff they could use and get readers to get to watch it. And then if people get into it, there's a lot of comics they could buy.
Do you want more of the space Lobo or the Lobo on Earth fighting Superman?
See, that's the thing. I think you have to keep him out in space so he could be with his dolphins,
Yeah.
swimming around on
Yeah,
his
I forgot
motorcycle.
about those.
Yeah. That's what you need. And I mean, because if he's on Earth,
Because he loves dolphins.
yeah, because he loves space dolphins, and if anybody bothers them, they're dead. As soon as you touch them wrong, you don't have to worry about PETA trying to help you out. Just get Lobo. Yeah. But that's the thing. If you kept them on Earth,
You'd lose a lot of
You
that,
lose a
yeah.
lot. You subjugate them only to everything that's on Earth. With space, you could just, Star Trek: The Next Generation. You just go wherever, find whatever, and there really has to be no continuity. You can make up a villain or an alien race that he encounters and destroys, and doesn't bother anything in the DC universe. That's why I like Lobo, and they need to make a movie of him on HBO or Netflix and keep it raunchy, keep it disgusting.
Keep it Lobo.
That's what's exactly keeping it Lobo. Do you think we got this one nailed?
Yep.
All right.
I think we covered that pretty good.
Okay. Well, if you're tired of the same old story, please turn some comic book pages and leave comments in the box below.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
And like us on Facebook.
Thanks.
Thank you.